Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 14th, 2024. This is for Taurus, last shuffle for Taurus. Let's see what's going on here, Taurus. So Taurus, what we have here is Sacred Temple and Ascendant Masters. Some of you are coming into a really big breakthrough when it comes to your purpose, the purpose of others around you, understanding what everyone's role is or your role in life right now is. There's something about you just totally getting it. Okay. I see that. Yeah, from seriously, you may feel like you're in assimilation. Some of you may feel like you're caught up in some strange matrix in a sense. Some of you may realize that you're meant to speak about something from the heart. You're meant to really speak, to really put your heart into a conversation, your passion into something. You're meant to bring people together. Some of you realize this, or you may realize this today. Knight of Cups, the Devil, Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles with the Sacred Temple. Um, there's something, okay, so the Sacred Temple is about your purpose, right? You're in the right place, the right time. This is what you're meant to do. You understand that there's no mistakes. This is about speaking. These are usually knights for me are speaking. They're bringing a message. Pages as well, right? But the knights are coming. They're coming on a horse because it's important and it needs to be said. But the Knight of Cups, a lot of times, he doesn't sugarcoat it, but he's emotional about it. He's bringing his heart into the conversation. He's coming from the heart. You listen to the Knight of Cups because he knows exactly what to say. Charming. The Knight of Wands is passionate about what he's got to say. He's out of breath when he gets there. He's excited. You're like, why are you talking so loud? That kind of thing, right? Um, but this is telling me with the Devil and Three of Pentacles is that you may realize that um, you are meant to bring people together, and you may understand that we're all connected for a reason, right? What, no matter what the reason is, this is a you understand the dark part of why we're brought together too. We're all brought together because we all have this trauma, or we all have something that we need to break free from. We all have this addiction. We all have this obsession or this temptation issue. We all have something here that we're brought together for, to work together to get out of, or to get away from, or to free ourselves from. There's something about that going on here. So some of you you may realize that there was a reason why you went through a dark phase, or why you went through some addiction, or why you were tempted in a certain way. You may realize that now, that I was meant to go through the trenches so I can help other people. That's why. Because you have a different understanding, right? You have a passion for it now. And that's something that is needed for the group of people that you're meant to bring together or to speak to. Ascendant Masters, Queen of Cups, and Judgment, they're talking a lot about your belief system, is that you may have a renewed faith in something now, whereas before you may have tried something many times. They're showing three. Some of you may have it three times, right? Third time's the charm. And they're showing now you realize this is the truth. This is the light. This is what my faith is renewed, right? There's a level of forgiveness here, forgiving of oneself, and to also extend mercy and compassion to others after everything that you've been through. You realize that is important. Back and forth with the Nine of Swords rather, and the Queen of Wands. So some of you, it's difficult. You may be worried, and you may feel defensive, or you may feel like you may be worried that you'll be challenged. You may be concerned about being confident about speaking about something, right? Anybody would be if it was, right? Say that it was like an addiction, or it was some kind of thing. It's like, it's always, whenever you hear temptation, it's shameful. Not to I don't see shame here, but I do see that someone is concerned about being challenged, concerned about standing in your truth. Not to say that you aren't going to stand in your truth, but it's almost like you are confident, and you may be concerned that you're not going to be taken seriously. That may be that may be a concern. All I can say is back and forth. There's a Queen of Wands. If she's back and forth in the Nine of Swords, she's concerned about what she looks like. She's worried about how she's being presented. She's wondering if she's right in feeling so strongly about something. And Spirit doesn't want you to be in that space. They're saying pick it apart. If you're confident about something, you're just confident about it, right? There's no need to overthink anything. Be your authentic self. You fight for what you believe in and stand for what you believe in, right? If you believe it and you know it and you have a conviction and you have a testimony, which is the Judgment and Queen of Swords, I mean Queen of Cups, then by all means go for it. The transformation is Eight of Swords into Emperor. A lot of you need to forgive yourselves for something, because I'm seeing a person who's changing and understanding that they have been overthinking and second guessing themselves, and feeling like some of you lack of self-respect. Some of you may be feeling in some way that who would respect me when I did certain things that obviously say I don't respect myself. And there's something about needing to understand or get down to the bottom of something to understand that um, it's like to know that you're free, and that also too you had to go through this so that you may free yourself and others, and you remain free. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I keep seeing a lollipop, like one of those Willy Wonka ones, the big circular ones, the ones that look so freaking delicious. But then when you actually get one, it's like, eh. um, they're they're showing that for you as a symbol, and they're speaking a lot about how you need to believe in yourself, stand in your truth, stand in your power. Know that you went through certain things for a reason. I don't care how toxic it was, right? The most powerful people, especially, I don't know if you guys ever watched the show Intervention. I watched it because I had a relative that I adored that went through a real serious problem. And I used to watch this show just to kind of like find hope that maybe this person would be okay. Oh, I want to get emotional. But you watch this, right? And you could see how you can see how the interventionists, they were their story is horrific. They'll tell you, I've been through this, so I know what the stages are and I know what they're going through. And they make such a profound impact because they have experienced whatever it is that the person that is being featured has experienced. So they're able to really relate on a deeper level and help them understand that this is the way to be free. And so there's something about understanding that sometimes that is our purpose in life, is to go through the trenches. And we're like, why were we slated to go through the trenches? Because you're so powerful that once you have an understanding, you're going to help everyone else understand. I hope that making sense. Oh man. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Capricorn. Those are the main signs. We also have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, and Sagittarius. So you could be an Aries, Taurus cusp, dealing with a Cancer, Leo cusp, a Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, or a Pisces, Aries cusp. If you're not dealing, or Scorpio, Sagittarius, I think I said. Okay. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.